Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. How you guys doing? Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to put the 3 overall energy cards down the side again this week. I'm reading incoming. You can flip it. Okay, you can completely flip this reading over. I just prefer to read the incoming. It's easier. All right, Sagittarius. This could be your love life, finance, career, friends, family. Take it as it resonates. Most people are on my channel for love, so it generally comes out. Yeah, we got some goblins. Someone's having to face their fears. Ghosts in the closet, monsters under the bed. There we go. Okay, yeah, so details. You got someone here. It's like a 4 of Pentacles energy. So I feel, yeah, someone's ghosted you here. There's some energy of being stuck. Someone's looking at the details of a situation. Someone's having to face their fears. It's keeping them a little bit stuck. There's a lot for this person to deal with. Okay, this could be yourself as well, just kind of looking at the details of a situation. If somebody ghosted you, okay, literally, look at that, ghosts and goblins. This clock is stuck. It's frozen. Someone's ghosted you, ignored you. You may be stuck on this person, holding on to them. It's telling you to look at that energy, but I think it's the person. Someone's having to do a little shadow work, face their fears. The inner goblins. Okay, Sag. What is going on? Knight of Cups. Yeah, you got someone headed towards you. Oh yeah, someone's going through. You got a transition energy here with someone's feelings. You got someone up in their feelings. You had somebody who had one foot in the door and out. Their feelings are growing for you. This is someone who's having to face their fears. They're generally, yeah, they're going to have to offer up that cup of love. You've got somebody here. Wow. Someone's figured out their feelings. Somebody here was very cautious. This person's figured out how they feel, right? This is someone who's had to face their fears. Look at that. They got to tell you what their intentions are. You got... You might have a couple people around you too. It looks like there's 2 energies, 2 people. You got 2 kings. Someone's definitely been working on figuring out their feelings. So that's a good one. But you got someone who's a little sneaky. So watch that energy. You got a new offer coming in. All in the details. Look at the details of the situation. Oh yeah, you got a solid offer. Somebody wants some kind of a commitment here. Some of you are getting a new job offer too. Some of you are working on your finances, trying to figure something out. Trying to figure out a job, like make a choice possibly here. Some of you are definitely, I see figuring something out here. Someone's really up in their head doing a lot of thinking. I think you've got someone who's going to make you some kind of offer. Someone's been figuring out that, I think someone loves you. They realize it. They're having to face fears because that King of Cups is someone who can be very cautious. Don't assume this is a player. I don't like to see this card always as a player. In my channel, this is not always a player. This is somebody, be a little sneaky. Somebody who wants to win at all cost. They get up in their head and they think, right? How to win. How can I win? Why? They got to leave something behind, the fears. All right, the ghosts, the goblins, they got to face their fears. Somebody's got to come and face you. They got to figure out how to open up. They want what they want. And I think you may have figured this person out too. You might be thinking this person's a player. I don't know. Look at that. There you go, Sag, Queen of Swords. This could be you too in this energy. Flip it however you wish, but I'm reading it as incoming. So however it starts up here is how it flows. So I see that Queen of Swords, somebody who wants the truth, nothing but the truth. You want to know what someone's intentions are. This is someone who ghosted you. You may have cut them out because you thought they were a player because they had one foot in the door and out, but they actually, maybe you told them to go fix themselves, go figure out what your feelings are. I want to know what your intentions are. And that's what I'm seeing here. So I see that Queen of Swords. You got someone in their feelings, yeah. So you had somebody who wasn't sure. They're shining a light on a situation. They were holding back, right? They needed more clarity. You may have felt this person wasn't telling you the truth, or they were lying to you. You may have cut them out. You may have, spoke your mind. I do feel like there's an energy of speaking the truth. Asking questions, wanting clarity. You're being very wise here. Yeah, you've got to look at that. There's a connection here. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Some of you got two people, but I actually feel like it's the energy of this person. But if you have two people, you possibly have somebody who is a bit sneaky, a bit of a player. You will cut somebody out who's not telling the truth. You're going to let anyone who doesn't tell you what their intentions are and they can't express themselves, or they won't tell you what their intentions are, where it's going to go. You know, what do you want? Like, do you see a future? Do you see this moving towards commitment? You know, that kind of thing. If you feel like they're lying, you will cut them out and go towards another person. You could be the one to ghost somebody. Someone's having to face... I think you've got someone who possibly maybe did that to you, kind of ghosted you. It could go the other way around, and they're now having to face their fears to come towards you. Or maybe this is your fear, is that this person's a player. You may have to face your fears, and you may have to express yourself to this person as well. What, you know, and it could be because they're not sharing their feelings. You feel like they're playing you. You got somebody here who's definitely emotionally mature, but I feel cautious. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. There we go. Oops, this is the one. Yeah, some Pisces energy. Someone who kept somebody here was keeping their feelings to themselves, keeping their feelings secret. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, this is someone who didn't have the strength and confidence. They used all the strength they could to hide their feelings, but they can't anymore. Because I think you got someone here who actually has realized that they're in love. Yeah, they're coming, headed your way. Somebody wants to talk to you and communicate. They could be at a little bit of a distance. Maybe that was an issue. They had one foot in the door and out. You may have, you know, had some dates with this person. I feel as though they are definitely headed your way. I can tell you that. This is someone who's been on a bit of a trend. This is a transition energy, moving into calmer waters. Heading towards you. They're facing their fears is what it is. This is someone who's got the ghosts and goblins, right? Afraid to tell you something. They have to, maybe you told this person. I feel like you may have said, you know, go figure out what you want. Like, I feel like you know, they were holding back something, you see? They were holding back. Maybe they didn't feel very confident. Maybe they were using, you know, all the strength they had to keep their feelings a secret. Maybe because you were at a distance, or they were afraid you were going to move on to someone else. Yeah, this is somebody who's been working on themselves. Oh, yes, that's exactly what's happened. Someone's been working on themselves here. They've been focused on work, perfecting their craft, working very hard, trying to figure out their feelings, trying to figure out how to fix a situation. So you may have told this person off and cut them out because you felt they were lying or they were holding back. They are shining a light on this. They're kind of looking at you there like, oh, okay, what's going on? Yeah, you've got someone here who definitely, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is somebody who has everything they need. They have a tendency to keep their feelings to themselves. They do probably spend a lot of time alone. But look at that. I think this person's going to, oh wow, you've got somebody who's been working on them. They might even be working out. They could be, you know, getting a makeover, making themselves look really good. But this is definitely somebody who has been spending a lot of time alone. They're used to keeping their feelings to themselves, and I do feel they want to start something. So you've got an offer of some sort. Yeah, this is someone who's now thinking about commitment. Look at that. They're making a decision. They want to do things the right way. They may be wanting to make something right. Wow. This person could actually see you as the one, because, and I'm going to tell you why. This is someone who probably wanted to stay single. They were being kind of strategic, right? Being a little sneaky about not putting in too much effort, not doing too much, keeping their feelings, and that I think their feelings grown. I think this person knows how they feel. I don't think they can deny it. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. You've got somebody headed your way. They want to have success with you. Look at that. This person's sincere. Very nice. They are slow, so that, you know, they want to have success with you, you see. They want to come in and speak a truth. They're going to tell you they love you or they have feelings. This is somebody who's maybe been single a while, or they just keep things to themselves. Yeah, they're used to making themselves happy, doing what they want, but I don't think this person's so happy in that energy anymore, because I feel it's almost like they were lying to themselves. Okay, you got someone who's falling in love. As hard as this person tries to fight this, they can't. They want to work things out and make things right. They want to have success with you. Wow. They have had success figuring out their feelings. Ghosts in the closet, the goblins, the things that make them a little afraid of commitment. Yeah, you're gonna get a commitment out of this person, because I feel like they don't want you to move on towards somebody else. I don't think, and I feel like you may have tamed the beast within this person because you used all the strength you had to move away from them. So yeah, there's that temperance energy. This person, see, they were holding back, being, they were unable to make a decision. They were up in their head. But what they didn't see is what they had right in front of them. They didn't realize you were actually a really good fit. Okay, so there's chemistry, but this is a temptation, so you might be a little indecisive about this, Sag, when they come in. You may have a hard time making a choice, but I think this is someone who didn't see what they had right in front of them, somebody who was just right, somebody who was a good fit in their life, because they see you as somebody who, you always look good, you take care of yourself, you're emotionally open. I feel they like the way you accessorize, the way they dress, and I think they're going to come towards you in that way as well. This is someone who's putting in effort to their appearance and everything too. Wow. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. You've still got your sword up here though, Sag. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Man or woman? A lot of people get upset when the cards come out. They just come out the way they do. I mean, I could say this is them, but it's not. That's the Queen of Swords energy. All right, there you go. So yeah, so you are definitely not investing in somebody. It's telling you to be patient, to temper your words. Okay, watch your words. Be a little patient with this person. I do feel they see you as a soulmate. They didn't see what they had right in front of them. Okay, Sag, temper those words. Temper that need to, strike this person down. Just be patient. I do feel that this person, if you want them to invest in you, you got to tone it down. Be a little patient. Give them the opportunity to communicate, because I think they're like, whoa, they need to figure out how to connect. This person's used to spending time alone, or they're someone who's very logical. They have a tendency to overthink possibly as well. They're used to doing their own thing, making themselves happy. Yeah, see, this person didn't see what they had. They lacked the clarity. They couldn't make a decision. See that? It's telling you to be patient, to be gracious, to be kind. They see you as an empress. Oh, yeah. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Oops, Two of Cups. There we go. Yeah, choice, crossroads. They're trying to figure out how to approach you, how to communicate. They are looking at this like this. I have to laugh a little because this is this poor person. They're looking at you. Oh no, they got a bigger sword. Yeah, because you may have cut them out. You may have been pretty harsh on this person. They're a little worried if they should invest or not. But look at that. See, they didn't see what they had. They didn't know. Be very wise here. It's telling you to be wise, be strong, be brave. I think this person hid their feelings. They had a secret, all right, and it's nothing bad. It's just maybe they just wanted to be single, even though they seen you were just right, the perfect person. Maybe they were, I see the goblins. Maybe they're a little afraid of commitment. Maybe they weren't sure you were just right, or if you were someone who would have their back, if you were, someone that they could rely on. I don't think this person could see. This is the details, right? They were kind of stuck, kind of protecting themselves, their money, that kind of energy. They didn't realize what they had. This beautiful Empress. So it's telling you to be kind and compassionate, be patient, give this person an opportunity. I feel like you will. Yeah, they want to approach you, but this is a crossroads. This is a choice, which way to go. This person's making a decision. They don't want to let go of you. I can tell you that, but they're also not too sure about marriage and commitment. But I think they're going to make you some kind of committed offer, and it'll be up to you to kind of look at this different. See, they see things differently now. You're different than their usual type. I feel they didn't feel very confident, because I think this person's used to a particular type of person. And it may have made them kind of indecisive, you know, not so sure if you were the right person. But I feel they see you that way now. And you might be thinking that way yourself a little bit. But I see a Libra, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, there's that soulmate. Look at that. Wow. You both are. Both of you are at a crossroads making this choice to connect. A little bit of soulmate connection. Maybe they were indecisive between you and someone else. It's possible. I'm not really seeing a third party now. They want to offer you this pentacle. They want to commit to you. They didn't see what they had right in front of them. So they had to make, they may have had a choice between two, or maybe you do and you're kind of, you know, like, I don't know, right? You may have some questions. If they ask you, you will tell them the truth. You're not really invested in anyone right now. But you may have other people, like, you know, you're at a crossroads, you're trying to make a decision. You also may be not so sure, Sag, if you want to give up that single life as well. It could go either way, but I think this person wants to commit. I think this person's gone through a transition of some kind here, facing their fears to do with their emotions. I think they love you. Tell me about the goblins. You know, the King of Cups can be a scaredy cat, you know. They can. The King of Cups, you know, somebody is emotionally mature. They want love, but sometimes they're very cautious who they give it to, especially if they're not sure it'll work out. So it's quite possible this person was very slow. You may have cut them out because of it, because you felt they weren't really invested in you, right? So, yeah. So there's that leap of faith, that risk. This person had some things they needed to deal with. They could have a little Aries in their chart, but it's just that energy of reflecting on this, right? Before they come in to speak a truth, reflecting. It's a risk for this person. They win or lose, they're going to do it. They want to make this right. They want to do the right thing. They're aiming for success. They want to work on this. They've been working on themselves. I love it when I can see people are working on themselves, figuring out their feelings, right? To leave something in the past, find that strength to move forward. Take the lessons that they've learned. You may be in an energy too where you're trying to teach this person how you want to be treated, and it's like the Empress. If you don't want to invest in me, fine. I got other people. I can make a choice. You may have a couple of offers. It's possible. You may have several people making you an offer. I do see you cutting somebody out though. Yeah, Ghostlands. Tell me about the details. What are the details of this situation for Sagittarius? There we go. Yeah, making a decision. Yeah, whether someone's right for you or not. This is someone who was unable to make a decision. They just never know. And I feel, honestly, I feel like they're not so sure why you're invested in them. I actually feel this is someone who just thinks too much. They didn't realize that, you know, that there you were, this person who emotionally available, open, that you've seen a future with them. I think this person's definitely, let's see, I don't want to say yes or no. Tell me about the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's planning something here. You got someone here who's single. They have everything they need. Really didn't want to. They were protecting themselves. This is someone who's planned for the future. They got everything they need. They got it all together. But what they don't have is emotional fulfillment and happiness. They don't have you. I think you got someone who couldn't make a decision. It's possible they may have been juggling a little. It's possible that you're doing that. Yeah. Should I, shouldn't I offer up this fresh new start, this cup of love? Oh, yes, they are. It's there. Yeah, they're soul searching. They're on a journey. For some of you, they're a Virgo. Some of you, Taurus, Capricorn. Wow. Or just that energy. And actually, they could be anyone. See strong water. But it's hard to say. Strong Libra and Taurus. Okay, there you go. There you got someone who wants to have success. This is someone who's got a bit of an ego. They're used to getting a lot of attention. They may be looking to see if you're getting attention from other people before they come in. Someone who's soul searching that. Their ego, right? Their ego got in the way here, right? They had to face their fears, their goblins. This is someone who's not used to you know, just taking that leap, that risk, but they have to. They know they have to. They do see you as someone successful. I do feel they are successful. I feel like this person maybe thought you were holding on to them for money because they were successful. They weren't seeing what was right in front of them. They may not have even been listening, paying attention close enough. It's hard to say. Yeah, there's an ending. This person wants things to go in their favor. I feel there's the death of the ego, over, done, end of a cycle. This person, if they are giving attention to anyone else, they're going to end it. They want to have this success. This is beautiful. Tell me about ghost lands. You got someone in their feelings here. Yeah, there you go. Somebody here. Someone was facing their fears about commitment, but they're coming in to conduct themselves differently. They're going to try something different. They're going to be more patient, more balanced. You're just different than their usual type, so they can't really see you. I wonder if this person was trying to read you. They couldn't quite understand what was going on, to do with communication, maybe why you were interested in them. You know, it could be that simple. And they see you as an empress, and that's pretty amazing energy, because they see you as someone who has a lot to offer. They didn't see that before. There was not a lot of communication with it. They probably never even told you how they felt, but they felt it and they kept it to themselves. Tell me about the Hierophant. Someone's the way they conduct themselves. So they may have, this person very well may have ghosted you. You weren't on the same page at some point. Some of you have a Taurus, some of you have a Virgo, or you have a choice between two people in that energy. But I feel like you're going to conduct yourself differently this time. So watch how you communicate with this person, Sag, okay? Because I see that you're kind of, I do feel like you're a little bit of a free spirit. Like this could be you soul searching. Do I want to put an end to that and to commit? Like it could be you, okay? Like it really could. Tell me about the Hierophant. Yeah, so you got somebody here who's evolved. They've kind of grown. Someone's coming back around. It's kind of a wait to see how things go. Person's gone through a lot of change, the way they conduct themselves, the way they live, and you may have done that as well. If you are the Empress in this reading, you may be conducting yourself differently with this person. It's telling you to do that. If you want this to go somewhere, watch your words. You will have to give up that giving attention to other people. If you want things to go in your favor, if you've got other people you're giving attention to, no. Yeah, otherwise you will be rejected, okay? So it's giving you a bit of a heads up. If you really like this person or they really like you, it could be them, right? So I'm trying to just tell you from kind of 2 points of view, yeah. So there will be this walking away. I feel as though what's going to happen, you're going to go with the flow and see what transpires. I feel this person's coming out of Ghostland. If they're someone who ignored you, ghosted you, I do feel they're coming back around. They have gone through change. They're worried that you're going to reject them, that you've already moved on. But I actually feel that you're just not going to be sure, okay? I just don't think you're going to be 100% sure. You may have to reject one person. If you've got two, you're going to definitely reject one and go towards this other person. So yeah, I see travel, movement, somebody coming to see you, coming to visit with the Chariot. And this is, you have the power here to control this. Don't try to control it, okay? Don't try to control it at all, because it won't work. You'll be rejected. Just go with the flow, see what transpires, what evolves between the two of you. Yeah, some of you are going to move away from one person towards another person. I definitely see that. But I actually see this possibly going somewhere. I actually feel like you're not going to be sure, but I think as you kind of share your feelings and you connect, it's almost like you have to warm up to this person again. This is going to take off faster once that period is over, that kind of warming up. They are afraid that you're going to reject them. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Some of you, if you want children, you could end up having children fairly quickly. Some of you want children. Maybe they weren't sure they were interested in having kids, really investing in that. It could be yourself. Like, take it as it resonates. Oh, there's that Empress. Yeah, somebody could be getting pregnant here. So watch out with that. I feel that some of you are moving towards somebody with kids too, but it's almost like this energy of traveling back. Like Six of Cups is, I feel like you need to just let this evolve. Don't try to control this. I feel like this person's going to show you they care by doing sweet things for you. I do. I think they're going to be giving you gifts, things like that. I do. And some of you actually, this is going to take off once you warm up to each other, and you're going to end up having children, creating memories. Definitely, because as soon as I said that, out came the Empress. So some of you definitely, I do see some kind of a commitment. I do see this moving towards a committed relationship. Give me more on this Empress. What does the Empress want here? Oops. What do you want? You want someone who's focused on yourself, not too... You want someone who's not all focused on themselves. Some of you want children. You might even, they may even have a young child or a teenager. You might be okay with that. So what do you want? You want the Page of Wands. You want someone who's enthusiastic, creative, not just focused on the passion. You want some emotional connection. You want somebody mature. Some of you are a single parent and have a child. You're very protective of that child. Okay, so yeah. If you don't want to have children, protect yourself. It goes either way. It all depends what you want, right? Yeah. Value yourself. Protect yourself if you don't want to have kids. Some of you have a child you are protective of. Some of you actually will be protective of that person's child if you're going to move forward. Someone who has children. You definitely will treat this person as your own. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Where's this headed? Memories, reminiscing, doing sweet things, giving gifts, creating memories, children. Yeah, so some of you are a little bit afraid. Some of you don't want kids. Some of you love children. I know it's got the swords in it, but it is a heart. A lot of times it comes up that way. I'm going to have to make my own deck one day and actually have that heart. Not the wounded heart. Some of you don't, okay? Some of you are afraid of something, afraid of rejection, afraid of being hurt. But I do feel it's positive for a lot of you. But it's very, you know, there is that fear from the past here too, possibly. Let's see, going off on a new path, teamwork, cooperation. It's going to take the two of you. If this is someone who hurt you in any way, if there was a third party, anything like that, I do feel like you're going to cooperate. You need to build each other up. Yeah, I think you're going to have to build each other up, warm up to each other. But I do feel like there is love here. And I actually feel this person's going to do sweet things for you. Okay, as they transition to being more emotionally open, to connect on emotional level. They're not very good at it, is what I feel. It's not their best feature. So it'll be up to you to decide if they're right for you. Okay, and it could be yourself too. It might take you a little bit of time to warm up to this person. You may have to face your fears. Someone's got to face their fears. So they may have just do some really sweet things for you, right? Buy you little gifts, fix things, do things like that. I do think that they are afraid of being rejected. And I do feel like you're not going to be so sure if you're going to move forward, if you should move forward with this person or move away. But I think it's going to take off I think it's going to go somewhere faster than you think. Face your fears if you have any, but I think it's more them. I think this is someone who's not much of a risk taker. Yeah, they're releasing that energy, healing, letting go. I just got to dig a little tiny bit more just because of the ending. I just want to make sure I get clarity. Actually, tell me about the Six of Cups again. Give me more on the Six of Cups. There we go, right there. This one, yeah, guarded, blocked, not so sure if you believe this person because they're something they did in the past. Yeah, so some of you are kind of guarding your heart. You're a little afraid. It might take you time, but it could be them too, okay? So it's telling you to be patient here. Like it is telling you to be patient. Watch your words. And maybe it's them, you know, like I said, maybe it's this person. They have Libra in their chart and they need to watch their words. Maybe that's something that you're not so sure. Someone's holding on to something they need to let go of, that's for sure. And I think it's just facing the fears. Someone's protecting themselves. Yeah. Yeah, this person's protecting themselves. They're a little afraid that you're angry or vice versa. There's going to be some kind of argument. It's also competition here too. So someone's holding back because there's competition. Someone needs to let go and take action before you move on. Yeah, there's that energy. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles now. Yeah, this is where you become grounded. You look, do you see yourself with this person? Okay. Do you feel comfortable with them? You might just want to be friends first. I think you're going to have to warm up to whoever it is, especially if it's someone that you've had some kind of situationship with. I think it's going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, they're going to have to work. They're going to have to work for it. You want to make sure they put in the effort. I feel you will. Okay, if that's yourself. If it's not, then you're going to have to work for it, Sag. It all depends. Yeah, there's definitely some guarding. Someone's guarding their heart. Someone's not believing somebody because they're going to do sweet things. It's an energy of standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs. But I always see it as that believer. I don't think you're going to believe this person. Maybe a little bit of a too good to be true for some of you. But I do think this person, I do think you're going to have to build each other up. You're both going to have to cooperate and compromise. I think this person was very guarded. They may have even blocked you at some point because they hurt you and then they kind of blocked you. They felt you weren't on the same page, the same path. They might have felt you weren't compatible or vice versa. Yeah, they had some fears that you weren't compatible, but I actually feel that it's going to be okay. I really do, because I actually feel like this person, look at the energy, right? This is right before this person comes in. You're going to have to be, there's that crossroads, this decision because of all this energy. If you have a choice between two, you're definitely going to pick the person that puts in the most effort, the person that you see building something with, somebody who's compatible, someone who builds you up and doesn't tear you down. Like maybe that's what's happened. Somebody rejected someone here and hurt them. Maybe you felt they rejected you because you had children. Mystery, confusion, fears. I think this person has a lot of deep feelings for you regardless. All right, one more and we're done here. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely some sweet feelings, memories, reminiscing. This person's kept their feelings to themselves. Some of you definitely will go off on a new path towards another person. You're going to cut the person out, possibly that has children. You're not interested. Some of you, it's what you want more than anything by the looks of it. You want to be a wife, you want to have a home. Some of you are working really hard, focused on your money, definitely. But you're going to tell someone the truth. If you see yourself as the Queen of Swords, that you're not investing until they prove themselves because of what's happened in the past. Yeah, there you go. Confirmation. All right. Interesting reading, Sad. So it looks like you kind of got to the bottom of it. This person's going to show you. They're going to do sweet things. So just be patient. Give them a chance. The two of you got to warm up to each other, even if it's a new person, because of past energies. And you may just communicate that with each other. Just tell the person the truth. You know, use your voice, but just be gracious and kind. Temper those words a little. Take care. Bye for now.